Hi, my name is Oliver Decker, and today I will be talking about how you can reduce your usage of artificial intelligence. Over-reliance on artificial intelligence erodes our critical thinking skills, stifles authentic human creativity, and inflicts a massive, hidden environmental toll, requiring us to consciously limit its use in our daily lives. How many of you have used artificial intelligence today? Did you ask a chat box to draft an email, summarize an article, or pick a restaurant? In our quest for absolute efficiency, we have invited an invisible partner into our minds. We treat artificial intelligence like a harmless calculator for text and ideas, but a calculator doesn't change how your brain processes the world. AI does. We are quietly participating in a massive psychological and environmental shift, and it's time to ask, what are we trading away for this convenience? Today, I'm here to persuade you into intentionally reduce your everyday usage of artificial intelligence. It is not about abandoning technology entirely. It's about reclaiming our critical thinking, our authentic creativity, and our physical health of our planet. To understand why we need to step back, first we look at how technology is quietly altering our minds and our environment. We need to reduce our AI consumption. It's urgent, spanning across both of our cognitive health and global ecosystem. First, our cognitive independence is at risk. By turning to AI for every minor problem, we engage in what psychologists call cognitive offloading, the act of using external tools to reduce our mental workload. A study published in Society's revealed a significant negative correlation between frequent AI tool usage and independent critical thinking abilities, demonstrating that users quickly develop a deep dependency on these algorithms. When we let machines structure our logic, we choose our ability to analyze flaws, question information, and think deeply. We are training ourselves to accept highly polished, confident answers that frequently lack variable truth. Second, this dependency erodes genuine human innovation. Human creativity is fueled by emotion, original intent, and lived experiences, whereas AI merely structures and imitates existing data. When we over-rely on automated solutions, our natural problem-solving muscles begin to atrophy, threatening to replace authentic human expression with generalized algorithmic output. Finally, we cannot ignore the staggering invisible environmental cost. Every time you ask AI to brainstorm a caption or rewrite a paragraph, a data center somewhere burns through immense resources. Research shows that a single generative AI query can consume up to 10 times more electricity than a traditional web search. The International Energy Agency reports that global energy consumption for data centers heavily driven by AI is projected to rise exponentially, straining grids worldwide. Furthermore, the water required to cool these data centers places a severe burden on our local ecosystems. Our psychological shortcuts are actively accelerating an ecological crisis. While these problems may seem overwhelming, we have the power to change this trajectory if we can picture a different way of living. The solution to this crisis does not require a complete rejection of modern technology. Rather, it demands a commitment to conscious, intentional limitation. We can solve this problem by adopting a human-first workflow, where we deliberately restrict AI to a secondary role. First, we must establish cognitive boundaries by implementing a rule where we resolve to brainstorm, outline, and draft our ideas entirely on our own before even ever opening an AI application. We safeguard our critical thinking skills. This simple boundary forces our neural pathways to engage, keeping our problem-solving skills sharp and resilient. Second, we solve the creativity crisis by treating AI strictly as an administrative assistant rather than a co-creator. Use AI exclusively for tasks that require no original thought, such as code syntax or proofreading a completed essay for typos. When we regulate AI to these logistical tasks, we preserve the core of creative process for human expression. Finally, scaling back to our daily prompts directly addresses the environmental strain. By treating AI as a high-energy premium resource rather than a default search engine, we drastically cut down the unnecessary data centers queries. Every time you choose to write an email for yourself or use a traditional search engine instead of prompting a chat box, you are making a measurable choice to reduce our carbon emissions and conserve vital water resources. Embracing this balanced approach changes not only show how we work, but how we experience our own capabilities. Imagine a world where we continue down this path of total reliance. Picture a classroom or a workspace in 10 years from now. It's quiet. Original thought is rare. People no longer know how to sit with a difficult problem, navigate writer's block, or draft a unique argument from scratch. We become passive editors of machine-generated thoughts, living in an echo chamber of recycled data, while data centers consume our rivers and strain our electrical grids to keep the servers cool. But now, visualize the alternative. Imagine choosing to close the AI tab. You sit with a blank page. It's frustrating at first, but then your brain engages. You make an unexpected connection. You find a phrase no algorithm could have predicted because it's based on your life. Your critical thinking sharpens, your self-reliance returns, and you feel the genuine pride of true ownership. Simultaneously, by choosing the traditional workflows for everyday tasks, we collectively elevate massive unnecessary stress on our global energy grids, preserving resources for the future. Turning this positive vision into a reality requires us to deliberate action in our daily routines. To achieve this future, we must implement an immediate conscious reduction in our daily AI consumption. I challenge you to adopt 3 practical rules starting today. When facing or problem solving a task, ban yourself from using AI for the first 20 minutes. Force your brain to conceptualize, outline, and struggle with the material independently. Reserve AI for synthesis, not creation. Do not use AI to generate ideas, write your drafts, or voice your opinions. Limit its use to strictly administrative tasks like proofreading your already completed work or formatting essays. Before prompting an AI or trivial question that a standard web search could solve, remind yourself of the energy footprint. Treat AI processing power as a scarce ecological resource, not a free luxury. By taking these small steps, we can collectively ensure that technology remains as a tool rather than a crutch. Artificial intelligence was built to serve us, but through over-reliance, we are letting it replace our core human capabilities. We are trading the sharp edge of human intellect for a soft comfort of convenience. all while paying a massive environmental toll. By stepping back, you're not falling behind. You're stepping up. You're choosing to keep your mind sharp, your art authentic, and your planet sustainable. The next time you feel an urge to hand your thoughts over to a machine, pause. Close the app. Open your mind. Trust your own intellect. Because the world doesn't need more artificial answers. It needs more authentic human thinkers like you. Thank you.